Hi, it's Sarah Catherine Gutierrez back again with the Save Yourself column today on student loans. There's really very good news on student loans. Like they're pretty much kind of a burden for so many people. But with the CARES Act, federal student loan borrowers, which is pretty much the majority of people out there with student loans, the CARES Act basically said, hey, you don't have to make your payments through September. And in August, we got some great news that through an executive order, President Trump was going to continue this reprieve through the end of the year. And it doesn't look like any of the new legislation is going to reverse any of that. So here's the great news is that people haven't had to make payments and they've been interest free. People who are in all of the income driven repayment plans, this is not counting against them. In fact, all of those months of not being in repayment are counting towards those forgiveness programs. The bad news for me though is that anybody not paying attention, anybody not making preparations on these student loans means that come January, people could have a really serious disruption to their finances when those payments resume. So my recommendation for anybody listening to this, anybody who have family or friends who have these student loans, is to say, hey, address them now. So if you are just one of those people that your student loan was turned off and you didn't really do much about it, this would be the time to actually start putting the equivalent of your student loan payment into an emergency fund, into a retirement plan, into extra debt repayment, into paying off a little bit more on your car loan or your home, something like that, so that you can get both your budget back normalized with that payment and at the same time get the benefit of a little acceleration on the debt or adding to your savings. So that's my best recommendation for you today. As always, happy saving. We'll see you again next week.